we are now.
That's okay. The 20th one will be changing it back to Gimp Parade.
Reunion show.
Hell freezes over.
All right, so this is back to Jerry and the Sons of Rhythm Orchestra with Upstairs Thinking on 93.12.
When I was a little children, I remember what Mama said. You want 'em after something, Jerry, you keep this in your head. You don't be looking for trouble that no man's supposed to see. You don't be handing out no favors unless you want to mess with me. You do the upstairs thinking. You do the upstairs thinking. You do the upstairs thinking. You leave downstairs to me. Job in a restaurant, I was a healthy, handsome kid. Girls was making offers, yeah, I was made a bid. But I learned a lesson early and I'm still living by it, yeah. You do the dishes upstairs, the dances you forget. You do the upstairs dishes. You do the upstairs dishes. You do the upstairs dishes. You leave downstairs alone. And I claim I done it all.
Learn to speak with confidence. Join MUN Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a self-paced program designed to build public speaking and leadership skills. MUN Toastmasters meets Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. in room 2014 of the Inco Innovation Center. New members are welcome.
I don't even know where it is. So.
Yeah, it's not a secret to say it on the radio.
Oh, shoot.
Job, Zach.
I failed.
You're out of the van.
Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Oh, no, our
there goes our creativity. Definitely, though.
And then there were three. New band name.
Rush.
As my bass goes higher, so does my voice.
So, this is Fanboy Mark Gibrody. We're back here at CHMR Studios with members of Gimp Parade.
Woohoo.
Yo,
there's no the there, it's just Gimp Parade. Like, no,
what?
It's just Gimp Parade, no the Gimp Parade. A lot of people get that wrong by accident.
I've never heard someone get that
Fine.
wrong. I didn't even hear it then.
Well, it's on the radio now, everybody knows.
You picky. Man, I'm gonna smack you now. Ooh.
Don't make me turn this radio show right around.
Yeah.
Oh. You spin the table around, that'd be cool.
You've just been told.
I was spinning tables.
Don't make me come over there.
You'll knock over all the equipment. That would be bad.
He'll use the mic to beat you in the face.
Sounds painful.
I'll turn it off first so there's no witnesses.
Just turn off my microphone so I just look like an idiot here talking.
Hey, I'm using the same microphone, man.
Oh, well. That's fine. Yeah. Emer fine.
So, there was a rather humorous story that came up while the microphones were turned off.
Oh, the Waterford incident.
That was fun.
That was very fun.
Start at me or you?
You can take it, man.
Well, we were hanging out. It was me, Zach, Nathan, and my cousin Morgan. He's a good friend of ours and all that. And so we were walking home. We were taking a shortcut down through next to Waterford Hospital, and take a shortcut through some woods and to get around to the village area. Mm-hmm. But one of us came up with a brilliant idea of, like, no, I think it was me, because I seen a couple people do it before, like getting up, climbing the building on the Waterford.
And you were all fueled by Assassin's Creed and everything.
I love Assassin's Creed, shut up.
Great game.
It is.
Great game.
Yeah, and so I
More
think I
promotions.
had a smart idea. Hey, dude, we should climb this. And Zach was like, yes. So we climbed, we got up there, and...
Another example of teenagers not thinking, right?
Really, though. And we heard a guy that said, hey, you, get down from there. So me and Zach freaked out and jumped down.
We got to the top and we're like, we are the champions, woohoo! And then he's like, get down, and we're like, oh. And we couldn't really run at the time because we had to get off a building.
Joe just like free ran.
It's just like,
Jump.
yeah, we can't parkour though.
Not Batman.
Well,
We're musicians.
well, you can't.
Have you tried to parkour?
Yes, it hasn't ended well.
Okay.
I
Well,
can't. You can't say much.
Master Ninja.
Speak for yourself, Zach. Speak for yourself.
Exactly.
I'm lazy, I'm sorry.
Yes, so we came up to the guy, he asked for our names. So we told him our names, we walked in.
I was Jim Morrison, he was Pete Townsend.
Yeah.
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 He would have
Really?
liked that.
So, so we were downstairs waiting for our parents to come pick us up after the call home. They were saying that, when our parents got there, they were saying that we were probably the nicest, most polite trespassers you've ever had.
Yeah, they brought us into the security part there, and they were just talking with us, and we just started chatting up about everything. We started talking about Kill Bride. We started talking about.
We ended up talking about music too.
We started talking about music. Everything leads back to music, doesn't it?
So
Always
they
does
get many
eventually.
trespassers there.
eat music.
Yeah, and then we started talking about the schools,
You eat
Beaconsfield and Bishops and all that, and we just got into a grand old chat. And afterwards, when we were being taken away, it's
Make it sound so extreme, Zach.
yeah,
Dude,
hardcore.
my mom took me home.
Oh.
But so then they're these
is,
two were the nicest vandals or bandits or whatever they called us to ever come on our premise, and we're taking that as a compliment. See, there was no love lost for me because I was leaving for Nova Scotia 3 days later. So it's see you guys. It's oh no, I'm grounded for 3 days till Nova Scotia.
New Brunswick. Get your provinces
Well, you
straight,
had to go
bro.
you had to go to Nova Scotia anyways.
No, I didn't stop in Nova Scotia.
flew over it. That counts. It counts. You're airborne Nova Scotia.
did the plane
I'm
stop?
not even gonna dignify that.
No, but it was in it. It's if you drove through a state, you're in that state.
Stop.
I can justify myself. Turn his mic up.
Gary, come over here.
So yeah, that has nothing to do with Gimp Parade, but
That's just a funny story about
That was an entertainment. Where was I when this happened, man? Why wasn't I invited to that?
you were already gone to Argo.
Oh, right. I was already there for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Biking across the
Breaking your
province.
hand.
That was a painful day.
Yeah.
It really
He
was.
was
I got a
mad.
lot
He
of
punched
injuries.
the wall. He broke his hand.
I did.
He was a genius.
And I also found out bikes hate me because I flipped a bike and almost broke my shoulder.
In front of a church, right?
In front of a church. So from that idea, I just got the feeling God hates me or something.
Power of Christ compels you.
Flip.
Aw, hurt.
Smite him.
Would have been even funnier if when you were about to flip, you're like, Jesus, take the wheel.
Really? Did you really just make that reference? I don't know what it's for, but I know it's a song.
That needs to be covered. But,
Yeah, no.
So back to Gimp Parade.
Yes, a punk version of Carrie Underwood. I can just hear it now.
This could happen.
That's actually tempting now. I'm actually tempted to do this, even though I really don't want to. If that makes any sense.
Don't even try it. No.
Nothing's made sense yet, so just go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay, then.
That's the point of Gimp Parade. Make no sense.
We
Just
ma-
strum.
No, I don't think that's the point.
Yeah, that's our new logo or slogan or whatever.
Or
Okay.
Slogo.
Logo.
Slogan.
That sounds
Slogo.
like a really bad ice cream place. Slogo's ice cream.
New band name.
Haha. You mad, Chris?
Maybe a little.
So,
Oh, Chris.
well, yeah. Well, I guess we should get about our gigs.
Yeah,
So
that would
we-
be a nice idea.
We started, after we got our stuff together and we had a good set list down.
We had about 9 songs ready for.
And you guys finally had a bass
So
player.
we started
Yeah,
with
bass player,
Uptown
actually.
first.
Yeah, really.
There was already a planned show. When was her Distortion show? Month?
It wasn't really a Distortion show. It was more or less some guy planned to have a show in his basement.
Dave
That-
Dooley,
Yeah, that idea got trashed
His,
because his neighbors are, they're not the nicest people ever, and they noise complain to
Yeah,
him
like
many
he's
times.
a drummer, so obviously loud drumming. But it's not like he plays at 12 o'clock in the night. He's just like every once in a while, like go out to drums for half hour, an hour, that every like couple days.
Like most musicians do, because practice
But-
is always necessary.
Yeah.
That's coming from.
But the minute he touches the drums, the neighbors start going crazy at him for it.
So that show got trashed fairly
So-
early in its
So
stages.
it's like, yeah, so it was supposed to be like a show at his house, just get people together. So that didn't happen. So Thomas, who was part of their band at first, Thomas Murray, one of the creators of Punk Bucket Productions,
Oh, Zach.
he told me to do that, man. He's
Does he owe us money now?
That's $10 right there. That's like
It is, though.
Every time we say it, just
just start saying it, Punk Bucket, over and over. But
It's like a tongue
so
twister,
then
right?
he booked Distortion for an all-age show there, just to get it started out like a punk show, get everyone there, and that was in May, I guess, June.
it was
That was
June,
in,
was
yeah,
it?
that was in June.
June 23rd.
I can't remember.
It was June 23rd. Like
June 23rd.
couple days.
Photographic
Couple days after
memory.
school was over. Thank God.
Yeah, so that was our real Uptown. We did start it 2 weeks before that. That was
That's because that was just to get
that's
some like.
technically our first gig.
It was technically our first gig at Uptown. Just
That kind of scared everyone the first time. Like we went in there and it's like this place is extremely fancy, really
It's
well kept, really well
not
nice.
the kind of place that you'd expect to find us.
And then we come in and we're like, whoa, I feel out of place. But
Fries
yeah,
were good,
slightly.
so it was all worth it.
but the fries were good.
fries
So
were-
we
They're
played
classic.
last because we had to set up equipment and we got a good response there. I mean, it was fun times.
Before how much you
And
could
then
hear.
Gracie, the one who's operating this, oh man, she's gotten everywhere. She set up the interview for us. She's just been putting our name out there.
Yeah.
It's
A lot
just
of
been
good
great.
stuff
She's
has come
done
out of those.
so much for us. Thank you very much, Gracie.
That's a nice little show out there.
One and only.
We can find out next time we see her if she watched this. Because if she did, she'll say like...
Jeremy, first of all, we're on the radio, so there's no watching.
It's still watching if it's on the radio. I mean, you
can't
can't watch it.
What are you talking?
Okay, if you're in your car and it's on the radio. You're watching the radio?
Jeremy, are you looking at the radio when you drive? Because
That's a bad idea.
Yeah,
Seeing
okay,
how
you
I
listen.
got my permit
You
today.
drive. You're 14.
No, but I
You
mean,
shouldn't
like,
be driving it.
I only got
You
my
look at the
permit
radio
today,
while you
bro.
drive,
Like,
you have to
honestly.
start.
honestly, I think he'd probably be a better, more responsible driver than any of us here.
Probably would. And all those people out
But
there
you
listening
don't
in
watch-
cars,
you listen
I
to
have
radio.
my permit now. Be afraid.
Be very afraid.
the band van.
The van will be coming for you.
But
Just look for this white 12-passenger van that says free candy on the side. That's us.
That's not a good idea.
really, you don't say.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that Sean's idea? Yeah.
No, I actually mean Zach came up with that.
That was though. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's like
Yeah, but-
call your band free candy, and then just have that plastic on the side of your
Yeah,
van.
not thinking
Nothing
pedophile.
suspicious about
Not
it
at
at
all.
all.
I'm not gonna get pulled over every day.
But well, then you could play for the police.
In jail.
Yes.
Oh, harmonica solo.
Folsom
The
Prison
Lone
Blues,
Rangers
man.
in jail.
Folsom
Anybody
Prison
see that
Blues.
movie?
What
No.
movie?
Never mind.
What was the movie, Chris? Just put it out there. No.
I can't remember the name of the movie, but
Well, that's handy then.
yeah.
That narrows it down.
Ever see that movie that I can't remember the name of?
That movie with that actor.
The People.
He played
No,
that
it
guy.
had people.
It was all about like a band, and they wanted to have their demo tape put on the radio, but they went into the place to have their demo tape played, and they wouldn't do it. But one guy had one of those little toy guns, and he had it rigged up so when you pulled the trigger, it shot hot sauce, but it looked like a real gun. So they held
That's
up.
brilliant.
So they held up the place with plastic guns filled with hot sauce. And everybody believed it.
This is a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
I need to see this movie,
At the
man.
end,
It sounds
at the end
awesome.
of it, they got publicity, and they ended up going to jail. And their first album was called, the band was called the Lone Rangers. So the first album was the Lone Rangers in jail.
That's brilliant.
I think that's how you need to get your album out there.
Exactly.
What, get arrested first?
Yeah.
I think that's the worst possible way.
I think that's the best possible.
Okay,
way.
so who volunteers to get arrested? Because I'm not.
I will.
Okay.
Okay, gigs. So yeah, June 23rd, we had our first, I guess, downtown bar gig down at
Yeah.
Distortion. Which
That was
great.
our biggest gig so far because we had a technically had a 45-minute play time frame
well,
or
we
something.
went out first, so we got stuck with setting up.
Yeah,
equipment.
it took us a
You know,
while
you
to
gotta
set
pay
that
your
up, but
dues.
whatever.
But that
We
was
still had a
fun.
nice half-hour set.